Jen from the Dr. Paul Schwann Center here. So today we're just going to do a quick little running warm-up. So when you get ready to go out for a run or even a walk, it's good to prep your body in other ways. So by doing some dynamic movements. Now this isn't an entirety of a session that you could do. I'm just going to give you a few exercises that are easy and that you can do anywhere. And then by all means, there's certainly other ones that you can add to and make them more advanced. But just for a basic running warm-up, I'm just going to go through a few exercises. I'll do about 3 of each, just so we can get through them in the proper time form. So the first thing I like to start is just with a little bit of shoulder mobility and chest opener. So you're just going to stand with your fingertips together here, and you're going to open up as far as you can, a little bit of a squeeze, and come back. Open up, squeeze, come back. And you're going to do that about 5 or 6 times. Then you're going to go to an opener from this angle. It's just going to open up, come back, open up, come back. And you'll do that on this side as well. And the reason we do this is because when we're running, we want to keep a nice open chest, okay? We don't want to run in a collapsed position, so we just want to get some mobility through that. Next, just a little bit of hamstring mobility, so going into a bit of a hinge. So reaching the fingertips out, hinging back, pressing through the heels on the way up. Reach out, pressing through the heels on the way back. And again, about 5 of those as well. Then you're going to get into some actual movements. So we do an arm swing sequence with skipping. So basically, you're going to skip, do all the way to an end, so about 20 meters. And then you're going to skip back with backwards arms. So when you come back, you'll go backwards arms. Then you're going to do a side shuffle there, and then a side shuffle back. So just that your lead leg changes. And again, you want about that 20-meter span of distance. Next, you're going to go into a little bit of strength movement. So you're going to do a squat to turn. So making sure that those knees are out and you're hinging back and squatting down. Again, about the 20-meter length or a little bit less. You can even just do about 10. Then moving into a walking lunge. So stepping up, I like to come up with a high knee with a balance, step down, come up with a high knee, a little bit of balance, step down. Balance is also important in running, so it's a good habit to get into. You can also add in a little bit of dynamic stretching. So we'll walk, knee to the chest, walk, walk, knee to the chest. You'll want to do that about 3 times per side. And then same thing with the quad. Reaching up, walk, walk, reaching up. Another one that you can do. Another one that I like is an adductor stretch. So a lean, lean, walk, walk, lean, lean, walk, walk. Then you can do a hamstring stretch. So coming down, a little bit of a swoop, come down, a little bit of a swoop. And the last one I like to work on is just a side stretch, a reach, walk, walk, reach, walk, walk, reach. So you can add different elements in as you want. And then I also like to just add in a quick little balance element, reaching same hand to same foot. So reaching for your foot, coming up, reach for your foot, try to come up without going off balance. A little bit harder on the grass because you're going to have some uneven terrain. And then ending off with what we call strides. Strides are little bursts of speed, usually very short, 20 meters is good. And basically you're working up to about 80%, 70 to 80% effort. So what it would look like is you start slow and then you'll accelerate and then decelerate a little bit lower. So and you want to do about, and then you would walk back to the start. And you want to do about 4 to 6 of those, and then your body should be prepped for running. Now, before you start the dynamic warm-up, always good still just to do about a 5-minute walk and a 5-minute easy jog, then that dynamic warm-up, and then going into your set of running, starting with a little bit of easy running and then going into whatever set you might be working on, whether it's some speed work, might just be an easy run anyways, or hill work. So just a little small, short sequence you can do to warm up for your running. Thank you.